Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Pradeep of Maths Teacher. So dear children, in this video we will learn how to remember the Thales theorem in the examination and how to write it in a examination that we will learn in this video, right? First of all, we need to learn what is the other name of a Thales theorem. Now the other name of a Thales theorem is the basic proportionality theorem, and this one will ask for 1 marks in the examination, right? Now we will learn how to remember this Thales theorem for the purpose of your main examination. If they have asked how to write by remembering, right? Remembering this theorem. Now first of all, the statement says if a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle. So here one thing I will say, in the examination they'll give a definition or they'll say to prove the Thales theorem, right? And also they can ask this statement, the Thales theorem statement, for 1 marks. So for that reason I am saying the statement, if a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, if a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, so I had drawn the line parallel to BC. So this is the line, DE is the line of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in a distinct points. It has been intersect, the D point has been intersect in a AB other side, nothing but the AB side, and E point has been intersect in a AC point, and the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. That will be your Thales theorem statement, children. Now how to write or how to remember this theorem, how to write this theorem. Now I will say how to learn this theorem, right? First of all, in any theorem, first you need to write down the data, right? That I'll write. So the data. Now data is nothing but whatever you just see in the figure or whatever you will see in the figure, that will be your data. Now so here you need to write down ABC is a triangle. So therefore write down ABC is a triangle, and as per the statement we need to draw a parallel line, right? So I have drawn parallel to BC. D is the line which I had drawn parallel to BC. So that means that you need to write down here. So therefore DE is parallel to BC. Now this will be your data. So ABC is a triangle and D is parallel to BC, right? So now the next is to prove. What you need to prove? Right? Now here in the to prove, you need to write nothing but, if you draw a parallel line to one side of a triangle, then it divides the other two sides in a proportion or in a same ratio. So that means other two sides will be AB and AC, and it has been divided or it has been intersect in the point D and E. So therefore to prove will be AD divided by DB is equals to AE divided by AC. So this will be your to prove, right? So we have learned two steps. One is data. Data is nothing but ABC is a triangle, D is parallel to BC. Next to prove, AD divided by DB, AE divided by EC, right? Now construction. You need to construct something. Children, already I have construct something, so that I will write here. Okay. Now here what you need to construct? You need to join here D to C. D to C, right? The next comma here B to E or E to B. E to B, right? Next is you need to write down like this. So here EM will be perpendicular to AC and DN will be perpendicular to AB. So that you need to write. draw. So that means here I am constructing something. Here DN is perpendicular to AB, EM is perpendicular to AC, that I am constructing, that I am writing, right? So therefore DN is perpendicular to AB, comma, EM is perpendicular to AC. So this will be your construction. I think it will be easy for you people, right? The first one is data. ABC is a triangle, D is parallel to BC. To prove AD divided by DB, AE divided by EC. The next is construction. You need to join D to C, E to B, and DN is perpendicular to AB and EM is perpendicular to AC. Now we need to prove the theorem, right? So for that, write down first as proof. Okay, now here first of all just we need to write area of triangle, nothing but you need to write down the area of a triangle formula, that will be half into base into height, right? Next you need to write down like this. So here you need, now you need to consider two triangles, that means one the triangle ADE, another one is BDE, right? And in the statement they have said the other two sides divided in the ratio, right? Now I'll write it in a ratio form, that means area of triangle, I said ADE, so therefore ADE divided by area of triangle BDE, that's equals to, now apply the area of a triangle formula for this triangle also, for this triangle also, half into base into height. Now for that I'll write it in a different manner, half into, now base. Now for the base for this triangle, just write down whatever present in the two proof. In here write down AD, that will be your base, so therefore write down as it is AD into, now BC, nothing but, sorry, it's height means just write down DN, because DN will be your height. Now for the BDE triangle write down just half into, now for the base here just write down what were present in the two proof on the left hand side. First you have wrote AD, now you need to write down DB, so DB into, now write down as it is whatever present in the numerator DN, write down here DN also. Now simple, you need to write down half into whatever present in the two proof left hand side numerator, that you need to write down nothing but AD, so into DN, half into whatever present in the denominator in the left hand side DB into DN. Now here half get cancelled, DN get cancelled, the remaining will be AD divided by DB, AD divided by DB, and call it as equation number 1. Simple, right? Now next you need to consider another two triangle, so that means area of triangle, the first one will be ADE only divided by, next is area of triangle, here you need to consider now this triangle DEC, right? So that's equals to, here also you need to apply the formula area of a triangle, like this you need to write down. For that I will give a hint for you people, same how you have wrote for this, like that, half into, now in the place of base or in the place of here just write down whatever present in the two proof in the right hand side the numerator, that is AE, write down AE into, for this just write down like EM, because M will be the height, right, divided by half into. For this, just write down the whatever present in the 2 proof, that will be denominator EC. Write down EC into, write down again EM. Now here half get cancel, EM get cancel, the remaining will be E divided by EC. Call it as equation number 2. Simple. Now you have reached 99% of the theorem, children. Right? Now you need to write down a simple statement, right, from equation 1 and 2. Right? Here you need to write down like this, because here area of a triangle BDE will be equals to area of a triangle DEC, because the both having a only one common base. So therefore from 1 and 2 you can write whatever remaining, the remaining will be AD divided by DB is equals to EE divided by EC, right? AE divided by EC, that will be a 2 proof. Hence we have proved. No, how you have proved? So we have wrote already, but how you have proved, that you need to write down, right? So therefore why you have wrote means, because area of triangle BDE, last you need to write down like this, is equals to area of triangle, this one, DEC. DEC. Hence the theorem has been proved. Hence theorem. And this is a theorem that how you need to learn and how you need to remember. Simple. First you need to write down the data. Data will be ABC is a triangle, DE is parallel to BC. The second one is to prove, because the statement they will give, or the statement they will ask like this, the question they will ask like this, state and prove the Thales theorem, right? So now, so the data has been finished. Now to prove, AD divided by DB, AE divided by EC. Next construction. The construct you need to D to C, E to B, and you need to draw perpendicular, nothing but DN is perpendicular to AB, and here EM is perpendicular to AC. Simple. And now to prove, just you need to write down like this. What? So proof, area of a triangle formula you need to write, half into base into height. Now you need to consider two triangle, area of a triangle ADE divided by area of a triangle BDE, that will be equals half into, you need to write down this one first, AD into, you need to write down DN, whole divided by half into, you need to write down DB next, and into DN. Half of get cancelled, DN get cancelled, the remaining will be AD divided by DB, call it as equation number 1. Okay, the next will be area of a triangle ADE whole divided by area of a triangle DEC is equals to half into, you need to write down AE first, into EM whole divided by half into EC second into EM, that will be half of get cancelled, half of EM get cancelled, the remaining will be A is equals to EC, call it as equation number 2. Lastly you need to write down from 1 and 2, just write down the two proof ones, AD divided by DB is equals to AE divided by EC, because area of a triangle BDE is equals to area of triangle DEC. Hence the theorem has been proved. Okay children, and this is the theorem, and thank you.